Hello there, everyone, and welcome back to the Gold Clover Cup. That's right, it's the GCC, and this is week 10. It's week 10, the one that comes after 9. Now, being that it is week 10, do you know how many games we have left after this, Adam?
0.
0. That's because today is the finals. That's right, after 9 weeks, now being 10, of games of the Gold Clover Cup, of Overwatch, of mayhem, mishaps, tech issues, and problems, players leaving, coming, nothing going to plan, losing streams, losing content, but hey, a little bit of fun. We are finally on the finals. And to start off the finals, we're going straight over to, you would have heard the music,
Ilios.
Ilios, he remembered.
Josh, I'm not going to lie, I can't believe I did remember.
I'm honestly a bit shocked as well.
No,
Okay,
no,
so
oh my God.
we are over on Ilios now with the Winston Warriors versus the Soldier 76ers. Now, these aren't the exact same teams as last week because, you know, some people have lives. Not everyone, you know, can sit down and play Overwatch for an hour and a half, which is perfectly understandable. Bums, losers, idiots. So now we're going to see our newly revised teams against each other for the last time in the Gold Clover Cup.
Now, Josh, I must say, it is a bit poetic, actually, to see Noah Hobnob on the Tourbillon in the final week.
Yeah, I mean, it was the character he initially came into this tournament on that he started, you know, with those 21 points in one singular game off of the hammer kills that I don't think we're ever going to bring that back again.
The hammer. It's lovely. In fact, I believe that his Galaxy hammer that he has there was a result of having that great performance.
And here he is going straight off to the center, boosted by Arisu on the boosted by Arisu on the Lucio, hammer in hand, ready to wreak some smashing. Both teams starting off quite early, just poking each other from a distance. We've got Noxious versus Matt Moore in the Hogs. The first hook comes through, doesn't go into the pit here. Except Noah, straight down he goes off the first pick to the side of the Soldier 76ers, but one more falling for the Warriors, even on both sides. Noxious gets Matt Moore quite low, but he just manages to get out. Susano sets Kiki on fire. So it looks like the Soldier 76ers are starting to fall back here as the Winston Warriors find one. Mind, the colors are changing. It's the Winston Warriors that have been forced off.
It has been a while since we've had, I feel, this much talent in 1 week's roster. Noah Hobnob, Arisu, Matt Moore, Susano, Noxious, Fallen Angel, oh my.
Hey, so the Soldier 76, I mean, they're holding it pretty strong here. Noxious is getting some nice hooks in as he's bringing certain players to their doom. Frogons manages to break Noah Hobnob's turret as Arisu jumps over the top and throws Fallen Angel into the pit. Noxious with another grab, putting Noah into his place again. That's the second time Noxious has taken Noah out in the midst of a fight. A little bit of a hog battle here. Doesn't manage to get a heal off as it looks like the Soldier 76ers are still holding. Sorry, no, Soldier 76ers, yeah, holding strong here. The colors keep changing for both sides. I don't know what's going on with that, but it's really confusing. There we have the Winston Warriors finally making a little bit of a mark here as they're forcing some of the members of Soldier 76ers away here. Haven't yet kept the point as it gets to 54%. I nearly timed that correctly. And there we go. The point finally swaps for the way of the Winston Warriors. Arisu trying to get some picks here. Gets on a 73 HP before she's managing to escape here.
Now, Josh, correct me if I'm wrong, but Noxious has had a bit of a break.
Yeah, Noxious, I think he had a 2-3 week break here from the GCC. But hey, he's back, and he's managed to bring his team up to 54%. Forced off now, but hey, this man, as we've seen in previous weeks, is an absolute monster on the controller. So I'm excited to see what he's about to bring. Arisu going absolutely hand into the back line here, chasing down the Life Weaver. Runs through, tries to get the hog off the map, but not quite, as we're met with a Kitsune Rush mixing here.
Wow,
And Noah off the map for a second time. Susano manages to find one Bob, but Bob goes to the pit as well. Everyone's falling in the hole today. Noxious getting a little bit close there. He's getting booped off the map by Arisu. Noxious, you should have known that was coming.
The hole is being utilized this game, Josh.
Tank boop. Rare it is after those changes made however many seasons ago. The Soldier 76ers have managed to reclaim the points here. Trying to hold a front line here, but he's getting really lasered down here. Arisu tries to get another one, manages to boot Fallen Angel, but not quite, as she falls instantly to Frog on skates. It looks like the Winston Warriors may struggle to retake here, as Matt Moore gets a lot of health chipped away every time he peeks. A lot of spam damage. creeping up here to the 80% mark. Frog on skates finds Susanoo.
Oh
and
my
there we
God.
go. Noxious Soul takes Matt Moore straight off the map.
Oh, Noah.
Really struggling here. However, Noah manages to find one. Noxious does catch Arasu out here. Noah falls again, low HP, not managing to get those heals right now. Nixie tries to escape, but is found by the man with the controller, and it looks like the first round is 100% for the Soldier 76ers. Now then, if you're Winston Warriors here, what do you think is going wrong for them?
Well, to be honest with you, I feel like we have the Matt Moore Noxious Hog 1v1. It was quite back and forth, but I feel like perhaps Matt Moore might, and as he's doing, maybe thinking of making a bit of a switch there to change the game plan. Noah Hobnob, I feel, has been a bit of a glass cannon as of recent. Very easily, what's the word I'm looking for here, Josh? Where basically dies easy, innit?
He dies easy in it. Yeah, I mean, I think every time Noah manages to walk out, he's either managing to get that initial pick, or he's hooked straight off the map by Noxious here.
Exactly.
So it's, you know, all of a glass cannon. He's either going in too hard or he's getting a nice kill. Okay, we see Arasu going absolute with speed. Chased though by Frog on skates. She gets him quite low, and Frog's forced to retreat. Stuck in the back line here, managing to get straight out. Matt Moore finds the first pick for the side of the Winston Warriors. Noxious misses the hook. Some nice positioning all the way up there from Gigi.
How good is Matt Moore's pick of Zarya here into the Hog?
I would say quite a good one. You know, if anyone gets bubbled, you know, quite easy to just protect as long as there's LOS. Susanoo though, hold on, we're going to put a pause on that. Susanoo's absolutely running them down. Finds one, finds two. With the help of the team, two more fall as well from Arasu and Susanoo with another one. As you see Noxious forced right the way back. Winston Warriors have really stepped it up here. Yeah, so, I mean, with the Hog, we've swapped over to the Ana, which is a direct counter to Hog. You know, you can't use your heal there. But there we go, Noxious. He's noticed that, and he swapped straight over to the Doom Fist. A little bit more movement to get around to. Noah though manages to catch Frog, and Susanoo finds Gigi as Noxious is trying to make some space here, but he's put down on really low HP and forced to retreat. I mean, yeah, these changes here are really going to make for some interesting gameplay. Susanoo, you disgusting boy. Oh, that's what you call the... I've forgotten the name of it. Aim assist. We saw the aim assist loud and clear there. There we go. The punch from Noxious, but the bubble from Matt Moore. Now, that's really where Zarya starts to shine, is those quick moments where your teammate's in danger. Bubble.
Oh,
misses the bob, but still catches Frog. I think we meant to send that a little further into the back line. Okay,
Noxious struggling a lot more this round.
Yeah, he's finally pulled out the Malga. That's how you know things are bad.
Again, Skates has something to say.
Really trying to take the space here, but just getting absolutely spammed down by the Winston Warriors. Tries to slam, but does nothing but charge Matt Moore just that little bit more. Not really seeing any massive ultimates come up from either side here. It's just a little bit of a poking battle. Some would say this looks like a silver lobby, but who cares? Noxious, though, puts straight down onto the minus 100 HP, and the bubble grants him no overhealth, as he's absolutely ruined by the Winston Warriors. Arasu, Susanoo, and Matt Moore all finding yet another pick to put the Soldiers back in their place. They're at 0% on this map after taking the last one, but there's such a, you know, it looked fairly easy after the initial takeover.
Oh, for sure. Noah Hobnob making the switch off Torbjorn, which seems to be proving useful, as he seems to be being a more useful soldier than Fallen Angel is being able to produce. But is that necessarily Fallen Angel's fault, or the work of Noah Hobnob, or is it to do with Noxious and Matt Moore, with what's going on there? I mean, we saw a lot of switches from Noxious, but nothing seems to really be working. What should he be looking to do?
I don't necessarily think this is just a Noxious thing. I think the entirety of the Soldier 76ers probably need to look to play a little bit more together. What the Winston Warriors are doing here that's really working for them is anytime someone's, you know, peeking, anytime someone's found a little bit, you know, out in the open, boom, boom, bang, bang, shots fired, you know, there's just a lot of damage coming through. You've got Susanoo on the, you've got double hit scan here. You know, you've got Susanoo and Noah Hobnob absolutely lasering down from a distance. But if you want to get to those players, you need to get through Matt Moore, who is holding a very strong frontline here on the Zarya, who's an incredible tank. But for the side of the Soldier 76ers, they're just playing a bit, you know, all over the place. You know, Gigi's flying in the background. You've got Frog, who's, you know, dying to a solo bob. You know, there's a little bit of a distance between the players here, which is, you know, really struggling with the Soldier 76ers. But I think this swap here, possibly, for Frog on skates going to the Genji, might be really good here. You know, having that player that can kind of get around the side, find those awkward angles, maybe hopefully get into Noah and Susanoo, who are sitting so far back, spamming.
Interesting inside job.
Araso trying to remove Noxious off of the high ground. Doesn't quite work as she's slowed down. And Fallen Angel finds the first onto Noah, but Susano meets it fairly quickly with Frog. Fallen Angel with a second though. And it looks like the Soldier 76ers are actually managing to pick up the pace a little bit here. A bit of a 1v1 there between a Soldier and a Zarya. Gigi quickly pulls out Fallen Angel. As Mammo's getting quite low, but his healer is keeping him alive just as well as Noah's is. But it looks like the point initially goes to Soldier 76ers, but Arasu falling quickly over there to try to cap it.
Noah gets the pick and Fallen Angel.
Looking pretty fair here, with both sides taking a lot of damage, hits, and losses. Arasu, though, getting chased around by the punching mech.
Noxious goes down, but not without taking one.
We see Frog get in there quite well, putting Nixie onto 15 HP, I think that was. But, you know, going up against a Zarya, you can't deflect the laser beam.
Wow, that was a really nice tracing.
Nearly got a pick there. Kind of.
Really nice. Maybe I'm just silver, but that was that made me feel some type of way.
Doesn't manage to get the pick with the ultimate, but does manage to get that melee kill as he leaves on 2 HP and a dream. The recall back into Noxious with the assist from Matt Mold to take him out. Susano's really finding some space here in the backline here as he takes out Gigi.
Oh my god.
Tracking Flox on skates quite well here, but does fall.
Oh my god. Noxious comes in with the hook thinking he's going to get a pick and almost dies himself.
Okay, I mean, the Soldier 76ers, they really have to pull something out of the bag here. We see Frog, he's really given up here with the Genji, and he's just going complete tumor infestation here, going on to the Sombra. There we go, now that's the save I was talking about with the Zarya. You know, your teammate gets hooked, it looks like it's all over, but no, he's there with a bubble.
Oh,
the ultimate comes through, gets one, gets two.
Mold.
Noxious, though, does manage to find one to Nixie, as it looks like the Soldier 76ers are having to be pushed back. It's just Noxious alive here now, being pushed right the way back. He ends up standing still and falling.
And they get a stagger pick here.
here.
Oh my god!
Catches one! Oh, that could have been big. That could have been big. I was so expecting to see a 3-man pulse there, I won't lie.
I feel like they were kind of just watching the Tracer walk at them for a little bit there, though.
Yeah, shooting them. I mean, the Winston Warriors have basically gone uncontested here. I mean, 19%. It's better than the 0 from last, but still not looking good. There's one pick down.
You got the Sombra to touch.
4% as he gets booped off the map!
Oh my Noxious!
Arasu, man! Let the man have a chance! The ultimate comes through from Gigi as Soldier 76ers are really trying to make the move, but the B comes through from Arasu. Frog falls as well as Fox as both supports down. Gigi as well, Fallen Angel, and not a single person aside from Susanoo falls in that game. And Susanoo died at the beginning, but then no one died there for the Winston Warriors. I mean that's a first round straight to the Winston Warriors.
Played to perfection, I feel, at the end there. They played it perfectly. They had the beat right on time, as we see play the game from Arasu. And I mean, what more did you want? It was a free fight as soon as Noxious.
You see Noxious fall off immediately. Was that the play of the game? Punching Noxious off and then just beating the crap out of Gigi.
Yeah, honestly, I've got to say, I thought the way it came together with the Lucio there was
woman of hands, just punching people and throwing them off the map. Well, that is the first game going to the Winston Warriors. Now then, we do have more to come, as this is a best of 3. Now, Aiden, initially, I thought this was going to be very even. I mean, the Soldier 76ers took the first map, and it was even, but, you know, it did go very much in the way of the Soldier 76ers.
Yeah,
so, Winston Warriors, you know, they pulled up their pants, they put their thinking hats on, and they really managed to, you know, stomp them. I mean, going from 0% to 100 to 19. I mean, that was an insane change from the first game, if you ask me.
Definitely. Honestly, to me, I feel like they made more effective changes. Matt Mull showed that his skill on other tanks like Zarya really came in clutch to counter things like the Hog, as you were talking about. Arasu did a really good job.
Don't forget the supports. Nixie changed over to Anna. Never forget the supports.
I don't care about you supports.
You should. The supports.
How many times must I make it clear? Go on, Josh. You tell us. How did the supports do so good?
I think the supports did pretty well.
Go on, tell us how the supports did well.
Okay, well, you had Arasu. Watch Arasu the entire game, just running mad into the backline, slapping people up. I think it was perfect. You look, Nixie, who changed over to the Anna to support the Hog. Geeky, who pulled multiple people out of bad scenarios. You know, it's Fox on skates who had some pretty damn good Kitsunes to help some fights. You know, give it to the support. Stop ignoring them.
I will always always admit when I'm wrong, Josh. And
yeah,
I am not wrong.
Even
And I am not wrong here. Because support... Oh! Do you know what, Arasu? I was going to say something nice, but Josh ruined it. And you have him to blame.
I said something else about Arasu the entire time. So do you know what? I think she's fine. Just put on the break. We'll be back in 5 minutes. I'm going to beat him up.
Oh.
Oh,
bad,
and
guys.
we are back from our break. Now then, game one is over, going to the Winston Warriors. Now again, that was a big change-up. Initially starting with the Soldier 76ers, taking the first round, but swapping very quickly and very... aggressively, thank you, to the Winston Warriors. Now then, Aiden, again, if you are the Soldier 76ers here, what are you looking to change to overcome what is the Monkey Madness?
Josh, I'm just gonna say something here, and you can tell me if I'm wrong. I would be looking at a more divey comp. Because I feel like they're getting into skirmishes and they're not winning these skirmishes and they're not coordinated enough with the previous attempts at dive they did. Like you had the Doomfist, but I felt like he was going in, getting lasered and then leaving. He didn't have any backup from his team. So I feel as though that could be the play because you have things like Noah Hobnob now on the Soldier and it's causing a bit of problems. You have Arasu in the backline, but you know, if you just dive yourself, how are you gonna lose?
Okay, so I mean, I would argue maybe that you're a bit wrong there. So I would say, I think the issue is maybe in the fact that the team is splitting up a bit too much, and probably the worst thing they can do is to become a dive comp and follow in and go in a little bit too hard. You know, we've gone to the Be Right Back screen. Okay, but you know what? Never mind. It looks like we started the game without saying anything. We're on King's Row now. Who cares what we were going to say? Who cares what we were thinking? Arasu's nearly dead. Susano's on Widowmaker. We've got a Basher on with Fallen Angel. Who cares? Anyway, moving on here. Winston Warriors are the ones on the attack here. They've managed to take out Fallen Angel has fallen for them. It's a, you know, a fitting name as we've got Frog on skates now on the tank here, rising up on the Diva to force one of the members of the Winston Warriors back here as Arasu, first one to fall. Noah Hobnob gets on low HP here. Susano tries to take a warning shot. Nixie falls as well here. It looks like the Soldier 76ers, whatever we were going to say, it was going to be the thing they've done because they've managed to take out the Winston Warriors as they are capping the point.
What's interesting is I actually saw Noah Hobnob playing Hanzo on King's Road just, I believe, yesterday. So he's had a bit of experience in this situation.
The Hanzo specifically on King's Row. Winston Warriors are really being forced back. You know, I honestly wouldn't have expected this that much, considering that Frog on Skates is actually playing, in terms of, you know, tank matchups, the worst tank to play into Diva, into Zarya.
Why is that?
Oh, because you've just got the Zarya beam. You stand in front of the Zarya beam, you get beamed. You put it in your Matrix, you get beamed. It doesn't change it. See, we have to run immediately. There's no way to counter the Zarya beam.
It's interesting to not see any Reinhardts. I thought that was the whole point of being good.
I mean, maybe not. Maybe none of the tanks want to play Reinhardt. I enjoy playing Reinhardt.
Get a grip, tanks. Come on.
Fallen Angel here, put onto some low HP as he's forced to back up. Matt Moore keeping that percentage fairly high. Keeping on the 50%, starting to drop now as he's waiting for his bubbles to regen. Winston Warriors, although forced off pretty quickly in the start, they're managing to hold some nice ground now. Susano tries to get that little pick on the side here, but falling short.
Sticking on the Diva against Zarya, do you think that's the right play?
I mean, absolutely not. I mean, I would say Frog needs to swap onto a better tank. I mean,
oh
there we go.
My God.
With the massive stick here as he lasers the Mercy out of her ultimate, takes out Fallen Angel as well, and Frog on skates also falling straight out of the mech.
Unbelievable.
Mo with the team kill.
What was that, a 4-man?
I think it was a 5-man grav. Oh, 4-man grav, yeah, because Geeky wasn't it. 4-man grav. 4-man grav, that's more than 3.
And I love how they have the Hanzo Zarya as well. Maybe one of these times we're going to...
Oh, Susano just about misses that.
One of these times we'll see a grab dragon.
Doesn't quite manage to kill here as Frox on skates comes to the rescue of Noxious. Susano's just lucky. We do have an ultimate here for Frog here as he throws it straight in. The first bubble goes down for Matt Maul. He might be able to get someone here. Finds no one as Matt Maul takes the front side and blocks the incoming damage. Noah, though, finding that first pick on the Noxious here. Maybe we can see a res. There it comes.
Noah gets the pick on
However,
Noxious.
Fallen wants to do the damage boost comes through for Noah here as he gets nano boosted and walks straight forward with the assist of the Aris.
Oh!
Catches Fallen Angel, but dies himself to Frog on skates out of the mech. Frog manages to get the slam kill onto Ariso as Susano manages to find one, and the point has finally swapped to the Soldier 76ers. Susano, though, wreaking havoc in the back line, still manages to find Fox on skates as Frog has now the last one left for his team. What seemed like a decent fight to start off with has been turned around. Nixie, though, comes back a little bit too soon as she's the final one to go against Frog on skates. Susano, though, still in the back line, misses the stick for a second time in the row as he's punched in the face and taken out by Noxious.
You see, it's really good by Susano because the Winston Warriors lost the fight, but he stayed in the back and stopped them from really getting much push on the payload.
Combo out there with the Bob and the Bastion ultimate here as all the members of the Winston Warriors are put really low. Matt Ball there, high percentage, but low health. Noxious there manages to set Arisu on fire. This Baptiste on fire. Had to go.
I really love it.
Thank you. 37 HP for the side of Susano, put straight back up with the help of the supports. Soldier 76 is making some good ground here with not bad time. 2 minutes and 19 seconds left on the clock. Time 10 out of 10.
Interesting ult.
There comes the
Noah
ultimate
here, right
to
in
try
the
to
choke.
splits them up, it works. I think some members trying to take hold of that high ground. Susano though not getting too greedy there. As Frog on skates throws the ultimate straight to the back, manages to catch Matt Mull as he saves his support with the bubble, but not himself. Soldier 76ers cap the point.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
Now,
he's hitting the headshots.
If I was Noah, I probably would have saved my ultimate to combo with the Zarya. Am I crazy?
I mean, it's not a bad combo, but at the same time, Zarya against D.Va, although in the, those neutral fights, D.Va is worse against Zarya. The ultimate, however, is probably where the drawback comes from. Oh, Noxious!
Oh, no.
This man's on controller. He's a Genji on controller, and he's actually working. That's not how that works. Genjis aren't allowed to be good on controller. Genjis aren't allowed to be good on controller.
That is true. I've never seen a great Genji on controller.
You've just seen one.
Until now.
But yes, oh, that's cute. Oh, look at the little guy. Oh, look at the little guy. Oh. He's having a great time. Oh, that's so
Fan
cute.
of that little mouse thing.
Shut up, he's amazing. Anyway. We see Frog trying to take some high ground here, forced off pretty soon as Susano, as Arisu is the one to try to hold that. We do have a window here as well that could come in very clutch soon. Get some big damage in. Noah Hobner with another headshot.
The res comes off from Fox on skates.
Do have an ultimate here that I think Frog knows is up. He wants to try to eat it as he's forced out. Fox following soon.
I mean, we're going to have lots of ultimates coming up.
Yeah, I mean, 4 ultimates on the side of the Winston Warriors, and I think coming up on 5 ultimates for Soldier 76ers. Susano getting pretty close.
This is about to go crazy, Josh. What would you even do to start this fight?
I mean, I think you have to engage with one and then kind of back out because, no offense to these teams, but I don't think either of them are going to correctly. There we go. So there's the first one coming through. That's 3 ultimates for Winston Warriors and 3 ultimates for the Soldier 76ers. But it looks like the Soldier 76ers are the ones who are managing to come out on top here as they find the picks. Most ultimates for Winston Warriors not coming too well here, but never mind, they're changing the fight around as Geeky and Frog find 2. Fox manages to get the res, and Soldier 76ers have kept the point. I mean, they used 3 ultimates.
It just felt like they 50-50'd.
Yeah.
Whoever's ultimates did better won.
So that was kind of the way to play here, is you had to use the ultimates, but make sure you didn't just waste them. You had to use them and possibly come back a little bit, but Frog gets still with his ultimate, pops it on top of the point here. No one can come even closer as he pushes the cart by himself, catches the immo from Arisu here. 1.69% as Matt Moore is running it around the point here, trying to stay alive. Frog is chasing him down. Arisu falls to Noxious, just as you said, Aiden, here. But it looks like the last one alive is Matt and Susano just running around. Noah here, trying to get some shots up, doesn't quite find, manages to catch Fallen Angel, but Frog finds him shortly after. Susano catches out Noxious. Winston Warriors may be able to change this around as Frog is taking out of his mech here. 30 seconds left on the clock and 1.69 meters as Winston Warriors finally managed to get some picks and put the Soldier 76ers off here. Susano and Arisu trying to secure those final picks here.
Susano might look for a stagger here with the ult.
15 HP. Oh, the movement from Arisu. Oh! The point.
It takes Fallen Angel down.
Getting further and further away. The final 8 seconds. Someone needs to touch soon. Arisu, though, has that boop to deny someone. Frog. 1.2 seconds left, and he puts it into overtime. Just like Noah, though, does manage to find Gigi. A second one on Noxious. Fox manages to find the res. The ultimate comes through from Mambo, and no one is able to touch.
Wow. One entertaining last 30 seconds.
Winston Warriors, I mean, again, as I was trying to get out, if both teams have a whole lot of ultimates, you can't both start the fight just by throwing them at each other, because then the only thing that's going to happen is going to be a whole lot of mayhem, and it comes down to absolute randomness. It's luck of the draw in that scenario. Someone managed to get a random pick there, and that's what changes the fight. So what you want to do is you want to kind of use one ultimate to bait out other ultimates, and then you kind of you peel back a bit. So you use let's say you engage with a Zarya, you pop the Zarya ultimate, and that forces out maybe a one support ultimate, and then once that's over, they're going to try and engage with the DPS ult. But by that time, you've already backed up a little bit. You've given them some space, and they're just popping stuff left, right, and center to try to, you know, work on momentum that you're essentially giving them. And then once those ultimates are over, you just match, and there you go. You've just won just like that. What happened there was Arasu, Noah, Nixie, Matt Moore, and Suzano. Sorry, Noah, Nixie, Matt Moore, and Suzano all threw out ultimates at the same time with, you know, Gigi, Fallen Angel, Noxious, and Fox. They all used them. Frog was, I think, was the only one of the Soldiers F6 who kept his ultimate and didn't even manage to get a pick with it at the end here.
Wow.
Anyway, we're swapped around. The Soldier 76ers are now on defense, and the Winston Warriors are now attacking. We've still got Frog here over on the Diva. An interesting pick versus the Zarya, but hey, it did seem to work.
Yeah, it did seem to work to the end there. I mean, they didn't get 3 points, so the Winston Warriors, you know, they have something here, but it's still a long road. Matt
Moore initially going down onto very low HP.
Oh, wow.
As Noah finds one, Noxious though catches Noah two, but Frog taken out of his mech. This is looking good for the Winston Warriors. A start. Fox manages to revive Fallen Angel, but they don't have a tank at the moment. Matt Moore, all he has to do is walk forwards. Suzano finds Fallen, Noxious finds Nixie, as Frog falls as well here. Winston Warriors are looking really good. Soldier 76 is forced into a little corner here as Noah manages to spam through with the assist coming from Suzano. Fox tries to escape, but nothing escapes the laser beam. Noxious, the last one left, dies to a grenade. It's a Soldier, sorry, as the Winston Warriors. I mean, 3 minutes here.
Just rampant. Fallen Angel switched to the Tourbillon.
Oh my god, Fallen Angel is walking into Noah Hobnob territory.
Oh my god, this almost feels like a bit of a kick in the face from Fallen Angel, almost like a goading.
Noah,
come at me.
Noah, if you see this, throw the game. Throw the game for your team. Go Tourbillon.
Go
throw
the game, Noah.
Throw the game. Screw your team. Throw the game, Noah.
Fallen Angel is laughing in your face right now.
He's laughing at you. You specifically. Specifically you. Just you.
Very
This is big pressure. This is big pressure.
I feel, and honestly, I haven't seen Fallen Angel play Tourbillon. I truly believe that's what's happening right now.
Winston Warriors is still trying to get, holding some good ground here as they're continuing to push the payload round through that first choke point. Nixie just dancing around, Noxious teasing him. Noah though not falling for the rage bait, not falling for the peer pressure as he stays on the Hanzo, 77% on the ultimate. As we've got 6-7% on Matt Moore.
That is
I'm
horrendous,
sorry. Okay,
Josh.
I'm sorry.
Josh, that is horrendous.
I'm sorry.
That really, really hurt. Okay.
I'm sorry. 93 HP.
And they are just being allowed to push right
They
on
are.
through.
There's just not really any contention. I've just noticed, however, Frog has swapped over to the Zarya. Suzano finds the first one onto Fox on skates. Fallen Angel fighting short after Noxious with a second pick here. Sorry, first pick. Suzano was the one who got the other two. We see Frog try to chase down, gets really low HP. Noxious put onto the negative, sorry, the negative here. We see an on-fire Zarya.
Wow.
Winston Warriors looking really good here. More specifically, Suzano.
I mean, they have 3 ultimates coming up here.
Suzano, come on.
My god. Oh my
this
god!
Damage boost. Oh, Nixie. Leave the man alone. Let him do it on his own. Finally falling as Nixie is left to try to retreat.
Oh, this is a bit aggressive from the Winston Warriors.
We're seeing Gigi try to engage with an ultimate here. Get some space for the teammates. Doesn't really do too much. As Frog manages to find the first one, pushing Winston Warriors back a little bit. But they have still managed to cap the point, and with just under 5 minutes, Matt sees it. He gets the 3. The ultimate comes through, however, for Fox and Skates as she's keeping the majority of the team alive. Noah and Suzano, though, still finding some picks, but the final kills are going to Suzano with 4 kills for Suzano. An assist from Noah.
It worked. I'm just curious as to why Noah didn't ult the graph there.
This man's about to end the whole thing here. 4 minutes and 22 seconds left for the Winston Warriors.
Suzano in a great position here.
Amazing position
Layering
here.
damage. Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Picks before you can even get out of the spawn
takes
here.
down Noxious.
Aristo is fisting the tank. Does fall, but it's a bit of teasing. Suzano, though, is still finding picks. This damage boost is disgusting.
We're used to double N, Noah and Noxious working together, but here we see them fight like Obi-Wan and Anakin, if you will.
A nice ultimate at the end there from Frog. and a good ultimate as well from Noah, but it is all for nothing as the Winston Warriors take it to the final point of King's Row. And there we have it. 10 weeks.
All culminating to that right there. And do you know what's interesting? Susanoo, obviously, we play the game.
Obviously.
Noah and Noxious, top of the leaderboards, first and second. They play against each other, and Noah comes out on top.
The Zorbion. I mean, Noah was the initial person to take the first place in this tournament. I mean, that was a fun game. That was a fun game. I mean, just watching Susanoo and Nixie again. See, this is what I mean. You can't ignore the support. Susanoo was hitting shots, but he would not have been able to get those kills as easy as he did without the Mercy damage boost. Don't ignore your supports. If you're watching this, I know you play FPS games. Don't ignore your supports because I know you ignore them. Don't ignore them. Your supports are the reason why you can play the games you play. I'm not even a support player. Don't ignore your supports.
Really well said, Josh.
Sorry for that, outburst. Sorry about that.
Really well said. Proud of you, man.
Okay. Anyway, that is 10 weeks of the Gold Clover Cup. That is week 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Do we have all of the VODs? Don't do that again. Do we have all of the VODs up on our YouTube channel? No, because tech issues. We've got some of them, though. So if you want to go back, rewatch your games, rewatch your clips, you can do that. However, we will also be posting some of our own clips, our own montages, our own funny moments to our channels, which you can find us on X, Instagram, and TikTok, I think. So that is Gold Clover Cup, 10 weeks in and out, with our finalists being the Winston Warriors. So a little bit of a round of applause to the Winston Warriors. Well done tonight. However, before we leave, we are going to have to pick our MVP and SVP. Now, it would be fitting to do, the MVP and SVP for today. However, this is the finals. This is week 10. This is the end. I think, screw today. Great games, though. I think we need to look at the overall. We've been here for 10 weeks now. We need to look at the overall. Out of the whole time in this tournament, who are we going to put up there on the #1 pedestal? The most consistent, the most dominating, the most well-rounded first place, fight-swapping player in the entirety of the Gold Clover Cup. Who is it?
Josh, there are many things you can talk about here. There are many avenues you can go down. Matt Moore has been consistent in more ways than one. He's been consistently great, and he's been consistently here week after week. Okay, because you have Noxious, who takes the limelight. You have Susanoo, who takes the limelight. These players that just really make everything like a spectacle. But they're not here every week.
They aren't.
Like Matt Moore is. They're not doing that. Same goes, and you'll like this, for Gigi.
Supports!
Gigi is here every single week. And to me, that means more than the spectacle plays when you look at the overall.
I would hands down say, for me, the #1 MVP has got to be Matt Moore. Not only has he been a fight-changing player in multiple scenarios, getting that, he's the one to swap to that ball, to roll in there and make some change. He's also flexible. Matt Moore, we've seen on every single... Don't look at me like that. We've seen Matt Moore on every role. Name one other player in this tournament that we've seen play tank, support, and DPS.
I couldn't do it, Josh.
Right, name one.
I couldn't.
Oh, I thought you said you could. Okay. Matt Moore is the only person who's swapped onto all of these roles, who's been a flexible player, who's been there for his team, and not only his team, but for the Gold Clover Cup for 10 straight weeks. So I think it's very fitting to give Matt Moore an overall MVP for the Gold Clover Cup.
I agree.
Yes! First try. So congratulations, Matt Moore. You will be our MVP for the Gold Clover Cup. Now, as SVP stands, I agree with you in what you said. I think Gigi is a good one to pick. Again, Susanoo, Noxious, great players who got the kills as many times as it counted. But again, they're only kills. Kills are kills. Gigi, 10 straight weeks of showing up, always here, always available for the team, and always making some really clutch scenarios happen. I mean, you've got those amazing ultimates that she pops that, to save the team in scenarios, playing the Life Weaver as she does to really save teammates. I saw it today, the multiple scenarios where you see the tank on the DPS in that bad scenario, yoink, saves them just like that. Live Weaver's a great character to play. And I think, again, another flexible player that we've seen on not roles, but different characters quite a bit. So I think, a fitting SVP to go to Gigi. Gigi, Gigi, Gaga, one of the three.
One more thing, Josh. Well done, Gigi. One more thing. We had, as I said earlier, Noah and Noxious at the top, and then we had them face each other today. If you were to pick between those two players for what you'd kind of call the overarching winner of GCC,
it's going to be
what would
Noah.
you say?
Noah. Noah was the winner.
Yes. Well done, Noah. You win GCC. Stay tuned on our social media because we will be giving him his prize and we'll have a nice little picture of him for you. Yes. So stay tuned.
Okay, just quickly, very quickly, before we do actually leave, again, 10 weeks of the Gold Clover Cup, 10 weeks of us streaming, producing, casting, whatever. Just a big thanks. Alfie behind the camera here, who has been the producer for the entire time. He's the one who's been changing the scenes and doing the works over there. We've also got Toby on the other side here, who's been observer for all of our games, who's also been doing all of our graphics. Everything you see on screen, all the cool looking stuff, that's Toby. And again, Alfie has also been the one doing all of our social media. He's been the one making those clips, posting them online. So thank you, Alfie. So thank you to everyone here at the GCC. And thank you guys for watching, playing, and coming. And we will see you guys again, maybe.